They go crazy for this. In this video, I'm going to tell you the most aphrodisiac trait a man can have to attract women. I'm Isabella Grace, a relationship and attraction expert, and I help men become more confident, secure, and capable of winning over the woman they desire. First, let's talk about a key word I just mentioned, aphrodisiac. Do you know what that means? An aphrodisiac is anything that stimulates sexual desire. We tend to think of this word as being limited to scents, foods, or substances, but some people have such an irresistible combination of traits that they themselves become aphrodisiacs. If you want to be that kind of man, the kind who naturally sparks desire, you must develop the trait I'm about to reveal in this video. Now, you might be thinking, I already know how to be an attractive man. I just need to get in shape, make a ton of money, and boom, I'll be irresistible. And yes, those things do help. Just like an incredibly attractive woman with a stunning figure can catch your attention, a man with a fit body and financial success is naturally appealing. But here's the thing, there's one fundamental aspect of attraction that most men completely overlook. Women, the feminine energy, are drawn to a dominant masculine trait, and no matter how much muscle you build or how much money you make, if you lack this core characteristic, women will struggle to feel a deep, genuine attraction to you. I'm telling you this as a woman, breaking it down with complete honesty. Reverse engineering the psychology of attraction. You can have the looks, the body, and the success, but if you don't have this, you won't ignite that consistent desire in a woman. On the other hand, even if you're not in the best shape or in the best financial situation, possessing this one trait will always make women admire and desire you. And the best part, every man can develop this. It just takes training, just like hitting the gym or building any other skill. It's simple, but it's not easy. Why? Because it requires discipline and consistency. And the truth is, most people aren't willing to put in the work. Whether it's going to the gym 4 times a week, reading daily, or practicing something consistently over time, but for those who are willing, it's completely possible. So what is this powerful trait? Self-confidence. Self-confidence is directly linked to self-esteem. When you have self-confidence, it means you trust yourself. You believe in your ability to handle different situations. And self-esteem, that's how much you value yourself, how much you appreciate who you are. The reality is, when you genuinely like and appreciate yourself, your confidence naturally increases. You begin to recognize your worth, and you interact with women as an equal rather than putting them on a pedestal. When this happens, you create an aura around you, an atmosphere of natural attraction that draws women in, even when they don't fully understand why. And guess what? This isn't just an opinion. Multiple psychological studies from Australia and the US have proven that self-confidence is a powerful biological signal of attraction. A strong sense of self-worth is essential for success in relationships. But how do you develop self-confidence? Maybe right now you feel insecure, shy, frustrated by rejection, and unsure of yourself. So how do you actually develop confidence? It takes practice, daily practice. And to help you get started, I'm giving you 3 key lessons that can change your life. Lesson 1, confident men don't need to be perfect. One of the biggest things holding men back is perfectionism, a constant self-criticism and fear of messing up. Here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect to be confident. Confident men accept their flaws. They understand that everyone has imperfections and they don't beat themselves up over them. Of course, self-improvement is great, but confidence comes from being okay with your imperfections, from knowing that making mistakes or saying something awkward isn't the end of the world. Lesson 2. What's holding you back isn't what she thinks, it's what you think she thinks. This is a game changer. Most guys are so afraid of rejection because they're focused on what a woman might be thinking about them. But here's the reality. It doesn't matter what she thinks of you. She's not some all-powerful judge of your worth. What actually matters is what you think about yourself. When you start believing, I like who I am, I respect myself, I know my value, everything changes. Lesson 3. Confident men stay true to their essence. Being authentic is key. Look at yourself. What are your strengths? What do you genuinely like about yourself? Are you great at problem solving? Do you have a sharp mind? Are you a good listener? Are you loyal, funny, creative? When you focus on what makes you unique, you stop trying to prove your worth and instead start owning it. And this leads to an important question. I got a date, but I don't have a car. Should I tell her? Absolutely. Never lie about your situation to impress a woman. A truly confident man would never pretend to have a car when he doesn't. Why? because he doesn't attach his self-worth to external things like cars or money. A confident man isn't afraid of losing a woman over something so trivial. So instead of making excuses or borrowing a car just to appear a certain way, be honest. You can say, I don't have a car, but I'll call an Uber. No problem. And the right woman will respect that. A man who's secure in himself doesn't fear rejection over superficial things. He values his authenticity above all. Final takeaway. To recap, here are the 3 key lessons. 1. You don't need to be perfect. You love yourself despite your imperfections. 2. Stop worrying about what she thinks. It's what you think about yourself that matters. 3. Stay true to your essence. Embrace your strengths and own your uniqueness. If this video brought you value, don't forget to leave a like. See you in the next one.